know, and the temperature gauge hasn't went up, that's a major problem. And I'm going to show you here in a little bit why it is so important that the computer knows how warm the engine is. And this is why it stalled on me and then it wouldn't start back up. So, I know it'll start back up, so I'm just going to park behind my good running vehicle. And then we're going to shut it off. And then we're going to try to start it back up. That's what she does. Shut it off. Turn off the air conditioner. I need my battery charger. Oh, yeah. Where did I last have that at? It was raining like a monsoon last night. Oh, no. Oh, I left it out here? Yeah, there had 10 inches of rain. Well, I got a durability test that I didn't think I was going to be doing today. I wonder if this Schumacher battery charger, it's dependable performance, get rained on and then still work. Well, let's find out. How in the world do I get the battery cable caught under there like that? Me. It's always this weird happening all the time. Right here. She usually clicks. Uh-oh. Oh, it's plugged in the whole time. Well, what are the chances of it popping this button? Oh, it did. Nice. Oh. Oh, she clicked. It's working. I'll be dipped. After it cooled down a little bit, let's see if it'll start back up again. Let's plug my scanner in. It's hot out there. Hopefully it starts up after it's cooled down. Uh-oh. Dude, let me do a clear flood. No, it's way hot in here. Whew. Well, that's not good. The light's staying on solid. It's not communicating with any of the networks. There's only one network in this thing, I bet. But still, it needs to make the beep. Still waiting to connect. It's cooled down a little bit. It's probably in the upper 90s now.
2 hours later.
Oh, you motherfucker! I'm burning up out here, man. All I need to do is scan for codes. Oh, the engine don't go roundy round, the air conditioner don't go roundy round, and we just sit in misery now. Why is this thing not connecting? I have to figure that out later. Now we gotta find wheels. I think I can squeeze that between here. Okay, that's about the only option because I'm not gonna Jeep it over that. Oh man. I guess I gotta fix it. Well, this thing's seen better days. But there's something you don't see every day. Somebody pushing a Ford. You want to like, you know, you just want to ease on it. You don't want to tweak your back because you got a long way to push this thing. And you're hoping that it's somewhat downhill, but not really downhill because you don't want it running away from you. Oh yeah. No, yeah, no. Oh, that's good enough. Whew. Almost ran the porch over. Maybe by the nines of the gods above us it starts. No. She'll probably start tomorrow.
One eternity later.
A package arrived. How be it? Oh, would you look at that? We got ourselves a package. Nice.
Nice!
Box may be heavy. I'll be dipped. It's a box inside of a box. Inside of a box! There's a box in another box. It's a box in a box. inside of a box. Oh, we got Tic Tacs. Nice. Keep your breath minty fresh. Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. It's a decade box. Ooh, it smells like an electrical fire waiting to happen. No, we don't need that. Alright, there you have it. Now let's go do some diagnostics.
Thousand years later.
Yep, had to put it on simmer overnight again because it was spent. Every single battery I own. So now we can do the proper diagnostics. Now first of all, I went ahead and bought a sensor, and I put the sensor in, which is down there, and of course went from an open circuit to a shorted circuit. So it ticked off the engine computer in a totally different way. Still not wanting to run or start. Wow, that hose is kind of crunchy. We're gonna pretend we didn't see it. It lives down in there, little. Let me get you down in there. In there. Right, see it right there? Nice and shiny brass. Yeah. Oh, it's shorted out. I went ahead and back probed temperature sensor connector. Let's see if we don't have a short in the wiring harness or the computer's messed up, because it seemed like it was an intermittent, like it would short out and then the temperature gauge would go all the way to hot, and it was no happy when it was doing that neither. So we have to break out the big guns here, and I need to put my camera in the tripod so I can work and film at the same time. We got ourselves a decade box, and what this does is it simulates resistances, because how those sensors work, they work on resistance. The computer pulls up a circuit, it'll send power out, and then it measures the voltage coming back on that circuit through a variable resistor, a thermal resistor, the temperature sensor. I'm missing one important component that I need to hook into this, and I'm going to go get that right now. Well, I'll go ahead and we'll fire up the clickety-click blue plot machine here, and then we'll plug the cable in. It's going to be the top down. Being my other scanner bit the dust, I decided to buy another top down that has a cord attached to it. No, it's not the same at all. It's not some cheap clickety-click, run it on your tablet. We have to use Windows, and it's really difficult. So what I gotta do is, because it's OEM specific now, we can't just find, top down, top scan. It doesn't work with this. We gotta go to 4scan. Not to be confused with 4scan. So don't let your autocorrect mess with you, because you're definitely not gonna find diagnostic software from Ford there. So once you get that connected up, I'm gonna go ahead and... I forgot my keys again! Forgot my keys! Forgot my keys. Forgot my keys again. Forgot my keys. Nope. She needs to be tightened down here. Yeah. Well, when you're poor and broke, you can only afford the best equipment. And that's why things act up the way they do. Go ahead, turn it on. And we got the diagnostic system going here. So we're going to go ahead and You got a little tiny button down there. They always try to make things hidden, and you're gonna hit connect. Make sure the following conditions are set. We don't want to display that message to begin because we don't care. Should go ahead and record this on my screen, but I don't care. Yes. Nice. Oh yeah, there's DTCs all up in there. Why would it? It's a 26-year-old Ford. Age on me, I'd have DTCs stored in my brain, which I do. P972 4700 5625 44 97 computer failures, module failures, brain codes that are going on in there, but we don't care about that. What we care about is figuring out why we have issues here. I'm going to go ahead and click on DTC, and we can pick the module. I was complaining about the engine coolant temperature sensor. I don't want to go into depth of that. I want to leave some live data here. And in order to read live data, you got to hit this this play button down here. Reads 190 degrees. It's because we're set to the 3 kilo ohms here. So as soon as you turn that off, and here's what happens to a dead shorted sensor. 338 degrees. The engine thinks it's bursting into flames. But we want to start at a much different value here, because we want to make the computer believe that it's cold. So we'll flick on 20K. We'll hit it with 10K here. There we go. It's about right. We'll go ahead and we're going to start the engine up. Oh, it fires right up. As you can see, the trims are stabilizing. We got to change some resistances because the thing still thinks we're at 73 degrees. We need to bring up the coolant temperature just a little bit. Go back here, see what total loop control. We don't care what each bank is doing at this point anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. And it says we're in closed loop. And as you see, it's starting to take fuel away. So let's bring it up a notch. The PCM actually has a stored table of how long it takes the engine to warm up. So we're already probably p***ing it off. This is what happens when we piss it off. So, I gotta dial it down a little bit here. There you go. The other issue I'm having is we're having a problem bleeding this fine system here. There's air bubbles still in here. What we do know is the computer can actually read a temperature no matter what we do. So go back here and shut that off. Of course, that's going to go to that. And then if you put, then we'll go down to, let's do, start at 4K here. And that's what 4K. So we'll go from 7K. So then we're going to do 9K. We're going to hit it here. It's 10K, 8K. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. 7K. 3K. All right. Oh. Happens when we unplug it. So we go open circuit. Let's see what open circuit does. Yeah, that's what open circuit does. It makes the computer no happy. Even though it will start and run right now, but once you get her hot, she's not going to start and run. Matter of fact, it's adding fuel. It's going to go in, it stays in open loop. We're going to go to a certain level here that the computer finds it. And then it went into closed loop. So that's good. So we pull that back out like that. It's running like poop. Of course it's going to. And then it's going to basically substitute a value for this. So it might be reading other temperature sensors, but it's still running really bad. So we'll plug that back in. And now it's running good. You know, maintaining control. Plug the actual sensor in, the new sensor that magically appeared in my engine block. We're going to go ahead and going to see what the actual temperature is of the vehicle. Well, it's 174 degrees. So we need to go ahead and test drive it a little bit, and hopefully we get the air pockets out. And it feels hot, so I know there's got to be coolant going through that. I'm almost thinking that I should just test drive it. Just a quick second here while we got this software set 181 degrees. It's been a while since this rig moved. We're gonna turn the heater on, actually, is what we're... See, we got heat. Yeah, we got heat. What's that annoying noise? Oh, forgot. I gotta put the safety restraint on here. Sorry for the poor camera work. There we go. Click it or ticket. That's what they always say. We're getting up there in temperature. So I think it's about 190, I think this engine runs at. Oh, it's getting hot here. Roll the window down. Oh, well, at least we got heat. That's a good thing. You want heat. Because without heat, you're overheating. So we want to make sure we don't overheat the engine. And we want to also make sure that temperature's not going to just drop out randomly, because we know that we got air pockets. So we're already at 190 degrees. Fan's still off. 92. 94. Yeah, she's getting up there. And it is the middle of July. I want to go ahead and just turn back around again just in case. Oh, another pesky light came on. Oh, I forgot I needed my wires. That's why. We don't need this anymore. That's a good test to do on temperature sensors to know that the computer's reading right. Sometimes the pull down circuit on the computer might be bad. No matter how many sensors you replace, you're never going to get it to read right. Let's see if the air conditioner works. So I did cycle the fan because I believe that it's because the air conditioner is on. I'm going to get out and look things over here. Yeah, really hot hose is taking coolant in. Make sure that sensor's not leaking. Get you down in there. Yeah, I don't think it's leaking. Yeah, the EGR is super hot. Alright, it circulates the engine parts. What kind of brilliant idea that was. Oh yeah, she's still banging on all six. Got nice cold air. Smells like something burning though, but we're not gonna worry about that. Yeah.
The next day.
Whoa, it's hot in here. Let me see for a second. Nasty. Wow, it's got a lot of gas in it. It's not too good. It's going to need to be changed. See if it's been sucking any juice. Let's get some in there. So it looks like we're ready to where we need to be. So good start. Plot some live data. Before I do that, I gotta change some settings on the computer. I'll be bringing you back for scan. Remember, scan. for a drive. Turn on the AC. Going in a closed loop pretty quick. Been editing all day, so I just ended up buying something to eat at the store. See, it'll start back up. Perfect. That thing's like instantaneous. I'm gonna run up the road here. check it one more time. Fires right up, perfect. Well, got another one fixed. Another win for Big Creek Auto Diagnostics. Thank you for tuning in. I want this thing to fix my squishy brake problem. Difference, I guess. All right, here you go. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.